Yo, what's going on, guys? It's been like what, 2 months? I don't know how many months is it, but I gotta get back into this YouTube stuff. But today we're gonna be going with some POV GoPro developing. And to get started, we're gonna need all necessities we have here to develop our film. First things first, we're gonna grab our retriever and our film, and start doing our retrievement processing and all that. All I'm saying, no sheets. If you don't understand anything or what's going on or whatever, then there's a link down below to check out the other videos that I made. Anyways, we're gonna get our little spoon here and our eating roll eater film thingy, and we're gonna get rid of the other one. We're gonna cap in our little Patterson tank, and we're gonna grab our scissors and our Patterson tank, and we're gonna put it in a changeable bag, zip it up, seal it, and try and do this at dark where not a lot of light is exposed to your bag. But anyways, we're gonna do this in the bathroom because I like doing it in the bathroom. We're gonna get your stabilizer, your stick, your thermometer, your photo flow, distilled water, and your two chemicals here that are preheating at 102 degrees. See, with our temperature control, it's looking like we're heating up the water at 103, but I'm just speeding up the process so that I don't take forever to get started. And with our thermometer, we're gonna be checking our individual chemicals and see we're at 102 degrees. My dogs are barking, but I don't know why. But anyways, we're gonna check our distilled water as well to see to check if it's at 102 degrees. And don't forget about your distilled water. You're gonna need additional distilled water for later on in this developing. First things first, you're gonna grab your timer and your distilled water and your what is that? Your spoon, your straw thingy to agitate your Patterson tank, and you're gonna start your timer as soon as you start pouring in your distilled water. Your timer is going to go for about a minute, and after you pour in your distilled water, you're gonna put your distilled water back into its place, back into its bath, so that it keeps at 102 degrees. After your minute has gone up, you're gonna pour out your tank here. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna pause your timer. You're gonna pour it out. See, don't worry about the fact that the color changed. The water changing colors. Mine is pink. I love pink. Yours can be like orange, brown, yellow. I don't know, something else. And then after you pour out your tank, you're gonna pour in your developer. And I label them so that I could remember what to pour in first. And you're gonna agitate for the first 15 seconds, and you're gonna do this for 3 minutes and 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying? So for every 30 seconds, after you agitate for the first 15 seconds, you're gonna inverse cycle, and you're gonna see it right now in a bit. See, my first minute is about to come up, and I'm inverse cycling 4 times, and you're gonna do this for every 30 seconds, up to 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Yada yada yada. After your 3 minutes and 30 seconds is about to come up, you start uncapping your developer bottle, and you're gonna get this funnel thingy, rinser thingy. I don't even know what it's called, so I don't know. Anyways, you're gonna take your Patterson out of the bath. You're gonna open the lid, and you're gonna be preparing to pour that tank back into the bottle. As soon as you hit 3 minutes and 30 seconds, you pour in the tank and get every droplet out of the tank. Get every single little bit, and then pause your timer, reset it, get your distilled water that should have been at your bath thingy, and you're gonna pour in the rest of the water inside of the tank so that you can rinse it off. Hey Johnny, why are you rinsing off the tank? I'm only rinsing it off so that I don't cross-contaminate with the other chemicals, so it doesn't affect my my development. Anyways, you pour in your your Blix now. This is your Blix. As soon as you start pouring in your Blix, you should probably start your timer too, so that you can get an accurate representation of how your film should look like. After I pour in the Blix, I usually don't agitate until I get myself ready, prepared. As you can see here, I was rinsing off the funnel thingy and capping the developer back into its place or whatever, and then after that I usually start agitating, and from this point I'm like rinsing everything off. I'm rinsing the cap, pouring it back into the bath so it can be 102 degrees again, like how it should be. After that, I close the lid and I start inverse cycling 4 times like usual. And remember to always hit the bottom of your Patterson tank after you inverse cycle. This will release the bubbles on your film upwards so that it doesn't really stain your film, I guess. I really don't know, to be honest, but you do the same process as you did for the developer onto this one. You're gonna be going for 8 minutes. Hooray! You're almost done. As soon as you're getting close to 8 minutes, you're gonna do your final agitation, or sorry, inverse cycle. You're gonna open the lid. Make sure to not have anything that could stain on your counter or anything, cause like it can actually stain your towel or your rag or whatever, your countertop. If you have a wooden countertop, it's going to stain your wood. I don't know. Just try to be careful. Anyways, you're gonna rinse everything off. Like again, you're gonna do the same process so you don't cross contaminate your chemicals. You're gonna rinse off your lid, your funnel, everything. As soon as it's getting 8 minutes, you're gonna start pouring back Blix into the Blix bottle. And as you can see here, I stained my hand, so I had to like rinse it off real quick. Get every single little droplet, like I said, like usual. And then close the Blix. Release the air that has inside the bottle, so it doesn't really decompose the chemicals. I need it for future work, you know what I'm saying? And then start warming up your water to either 75 to 105 degrees. I keep it in between like 85 to 90. This is your pre-washing stage, so you're just almost done. You're basically almost done. The only thing is that you're gonna be heating your water to 75 to 105 degrees, and you're either gonna fill up your tank 7 times or run your clock for 3 minutes as you're rinsing out the tank. After you have given your last rinse or made it up to 3 minutes, you can finally start pouring in your stabilizer. By doing so, you're just gonna do this. How you're watching me right now. Set your timer as soon as you start pouring in stabilizer, and agitate for the first 15 seconds, like always. After you have done so, rinse out your funnel thingy and start pouring the tank back into the stabilizer, just like that. After you have done so, hooray! You just finished your development. You can expose your thingy now. You can open up your cap, and you can finally start drying off the film. Congratulations, you get a cookie or a high five, doesn't really matter. But if this isn't your last stage and you have photo flow, this is what you need to do. So you're gonna pour in a little bit of photo flow inside with the distilled water after it, and then you're gonna agitate for the whole minute. Afterwards, you're gonna pour out the whole thingy. Don't worry, it's not gonna damage your drain or anything. you can finally open up your Patterson-Dickinson and you can check out your film you just developed. Congratulations again. Start unrolling your film and you can check it out and stuff, but like I wouldn't mess with it just yet because it's still wet and it needs to dry. So I would rather hang it up where there is like dust free kind of room, maybe in a closet, in a bathroom or whatever. Then you're gonna start releasing all the air out of the developer and the Blix bottle. This is so that your chemicals don't decompose. Make sure to have the developer and your Blix placed in a cool area or in a cooler, in a not in a freezer, but in a refrigerator. Trust me, yes, your chemicals will decompose from the heat, so you want to prevent that from happening. And then you're gonna start rinsing off your Patterson-Dickinson, your spool, your spoon, your your still water, everything, so that I can dry and be ready for the next development in the future. I don't know. And congratulations.